Tonight, the urn returns. Australia relishes an Ashes victory. The Sharks vow to fight $1 million fine over the drugs in sport scandal. Suburban execution. A father shot dead in front of his twin daughters. Did road rage cause this fiery crash on the M4? And the official word on how much sleep our kids should be getting.
This is 9 News with Georgie Gardner.
Good evening. After 4 frustrating years, the Ashes again belong to Australia. A stubborn century by Ben Stokes delayed the celebrations at the Wacker, but in the end, Michael Clarke's men reclaimed cricket's oldest and most prestigious prize, and they did it in 3 straight tests.
Ashes redemption at long last.
That's it! After 4 long years.
Forecast a little later, Georgie.
See you then, Amber. Thank you. In the news ahead, the shoplifters caught helping themselves to early Christmas presents. The glamorous Twin Towers that will transform Parramatta's skyline. Plus, good news for drivers heading away for the holiday break. And Naomi Watts and her family soak up the sun at Bondi. A Sydney company has beaten dozens of international architects to win a design competition to redevelop Parramatta Square. The 2 53-storey buildings feature a floating sky terrace, retail and office space. Workers will be able to take in views of the city skyline as well as the Blue Mountains. From Broadway to Bondi, police have caught close to 100 people stealing from shopping centres in a targeted Christmas blitz. They're now investigating whether organised crime gangs could be to blame for some of the shoplifting.
Nabbed red-handed, a woman is caught in the act stealing a $49 blouse.
If it wasn't for her star power, Naomi Watts might have gone unnoticed today at Bondi with her family. The actress emerged from the surf wearing dark sunglasses with son Samuel. Her partner, Liev Schreiber, cheered on their eldest boy, Sasha, as he got to his feet, briefly riding a wave. Still ahead, the chilling moment, 3 robbers ambush a service station worker. Plus, what will the NRL's punishment mean for the Sharks' future? And the big operation to save a kitten trapped in a pipe. Security cameras have filmed the terrifying moment a Lidcombe service station worker was held up at gunpoint by 3 armed men. The ordeal was over in 2 minutes, but the memory will haunt the attendant for a lot longer.
Father of 2, Vic Vicaz, working his usual night shift at the United Service Station.
Aren't good enough. How do yours compare? We'll bring you that report shortly. In the meantime, let's see what's happening in sport. Here's Tim Gilbert.
Georgie, what a remarkable day in sport it has been. The Sharks hit hard. So what does that mean for the club's future? The Ashes belong to Australia. On the way, the memorable final day highlights. Also, the Greyhounds, who finally got what they wanted.
And some scorching temperatures on the way, but we could see a few showers in the lead up to Christmas. I'll have the forecast soon.
This sports report brought to you by KFC. Come on, Australia. Go green and gold.
The Cronulla Sharks board has declared the club's future remains in the Sutherland Shire despite being financially crippled by the supplement scandal. An audacious bid from Queensland is already looking to capitalise on the club being hit with a potentially fatal $1 million fine.
Shark stars were visiting the Children's Hospital today, but it's their club that may need a health check.
And things didn't quite go to plan this greyhound meeting in New Zealand. One dog tripped early in the race and started going the wrong way, forcing officials to pull up the lure, allowing the rest of the runners to catch up. Chaos ensued as handlers ran to pull the animals away from the machine before they destroyed it. The race was abandoned, but the lure survived, making it safely around the track in the next race. A busy day in sport, and of course the Ashes isn't over. We've got Melbourne and Sydney, 5-0 maybe, Georgie.
Yeah, bring it on. Thank you, Tim. Stay with us. Still ahead, where interest rates are likely to head in the new year. Also, the Christmas light critic, how would your decorations rate? And the colossal Oz Lotto jackpot, it's up for grabs tonight. Now to our top stories, and after 4 years, Australia has reclaimed the Ashes after beating England in the third test at the Wacker. The NRL has acted over the supplement scandal. The Cronulla Sharks are now facing a $1 million fine, and coach Shane Flanagan could be out of the game for a year. Police are investigating possible gang links to a man who was shot dead on the doorstep of his Strathfield home last night in front of his twin daughters. Treasurer Joe Hockey has revealed the nation's debt could reach almost $700 billion within the next decade. And a Sydney company has beaten dozens of international architects to win a design competition that will see two 53-storey buildings built in Parramatta Square. It's a Christmas mystery that has locals in a Newcastle suburb abuzz. Anonymous notes are being left in letterboxes judging residents' Christmas lights, and not everyone is happy with the feedback.
They call themselves the Christmas Lights Critics, and they're taking Deck the Halls to a whole new
His
level.
lawyer said Stiles is still happy for fans to take photos of him. Well, $70 million is up for grabs in the biggest Oz Lotto jackpot this year. No one picked the winning numbers in last week's draw, and it's expected 1 in 3 adults will buy a ticket for tonight's game. If one person wins the First Division prize, they will be the single largest lotto winner in Australia's history. Good luck. Coming up, a quick check of petrol and finance, plus Amber with the weather.
Thank you, Georgie. The mercury is set to soar to nearly 40 degrees in parts of Sydney by Friday. Right now it's 28 degrees in our west. I'll have the forecast next.
This weather report brought to you by Beacon Lighting, where the savings at Australia's biggest fan sale will blow you away. Sail on now.
Mortgage holders could get some further relief in the new year, with the central bank leaving the door open for another interest rate cut. Minutes from the Reserve Bank's latest meeting show members are still worried about our persistently high dollar. The RBA will make its decision on rates next February the 4th. To finance now, and the stock market closed higher. The All Ordinary is up 13 points. Our dollar is buying 89 US cents or 92 Japanese yen. The average petrol price is $1.57 a litre, and the price cycle is close to its peak. Now here's Amber.
We enjoyed a beautiful sunny day, blue skies and sunshine and light to moderate winds. 36 on Sunday, 38 on Monday. And some very warm nights ahead too, with lows in the 20s from Friday onwards, Georgie.
Keep working on Christmas Day for us, Amber. Thank you very much. And that is 9 News for this Tuesday. A Current Affair is up next with Cameron Williams. I'm Georgie Gardner. Thanks for being with us. Good night.